Have you seen the bouncy ball of mine with stars on it and unicorns?
I don't understand. Siri, have you seen the bouncy ball of mine with stars on it and unicorns?
In the Greek legend of Icarus, a father and son fashioned some wings out of wax and feathers, but they flew too close to the sun and plunged into the waves. It indicates that for a very long time mankind's been seeking to fly, and they have tried to fly by studying what is obvious that flies in our environment, which is birds. So they tried to imitate the flying patterns of birds. They were trying to simulate birds' flight. The Wright brothers came along, and instead of trying to simulate bird flight, they instead approached it as a technical problem, and they used performance as their benchmark. They didn't worry about birds, but instead they invented what's come to be known as aerodynamics. So they applied technology in a performance mode. And with the advancement in technology generally, it is usually because people switch eventually from simulation mode to performance mode.
Hey Siri, check the timer.
Here's the timer.
Even before computers came on the scene, people were fascinated, particularly mathematicians, on how human beings solve problems and whether that could be created as a procedure. The way they did that, and this was pioneered by a couple of researchers called Newell and Simon, is they used to get students to say aloud what the steps were in their thinking.
Wake me up at 10:30 a.m.
Alarm, sure. 10:30 a.m. Alarm for 10:30 a.m.
Newell and Simon believed that it would take 1,000 years for a computer to use their algorithms that they believed humans use to create the mathematical proofs that were required to prove the theorems of the time in differential calculus. Then a guy named Huo Wang came along and was able to write a computer program to prove all of the mathematical theorems of the time in under a quarter of a second. And he was able to do that by not following the GPS or general problems solving algorithm that Newell and Simon came up with, but instead going into performance mode and looking at the problem in a completely different way, in a way that perhaps a human wouldn't look at it. So with computer programs we have simulation mode and performance mode. The reality is that mostly technology is created with performance in mind. We create algorithms and create computer programs such as AI bots that are as human-like as possible, but internally they don't work like humans at all. So remember, computers aren't people. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please like or leave a comment. Thanks!